Welcome to the First Five, where we flip the script, find God in real life, and get your soul fed in just 5 minutes flat. No fluff, no filters, just straight truth that hits different. And trust me, heaven's got something to say today. This is word that walks with you to work, rides with you in traffic, and sits right in the middle of your living room chaos. So whether you're sipping coffee, scrolling before the kids wake up, or just trying to get your mind right for the day, lock in. 5 minutes, one word, all fire. Let's flow. Good morning, family. It is Testimony Tuesday. And here's your reminder: delay is not denial. What feels dead is often where God is planning resurrection. So let's get into it. This is your first five. 5 minutes, one word, let's flow. So listen, have you ever been waiting on somebody who swore they were like 5 minutes away? Yeah, my kids are giving me the side eye like right now. That's fine. You text them, yo, where you at? And they reply, pulling up. But you know good and darn well they haven't even left the house yet. Like, stop playing, okay? And by the time they show up, you've already made other plans, okay? Like, just turn the car around because I'm not even about to fool with you. Okay. That's how Martha felt with Jesus. Her brother Lazarus was dead. And when Jesus finally arrived, she said, Lord, if you had been here, my brother wouldn't have died. Translation, you're late, Jesus. I needed you then. But here's the twist. Jesus may not move on our schedule, but he's always on kingdom time. Teens, like, you still waiting for that text back, okay? And you start to think that they ghosted you. Millennials, okay? I'm still waiting for that DoorDash order, right? It says arrive in 20 minutes, right? I'm like, arriving soon. Where? Okay. Elders, like waiting on dial-up internet back in the day. It took time, but it connected eventually, okay? Yeah, all of that. So I titled today's message, Lord, if you had been here. Okay. John 11:21-27 records Martha's lament. Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died. But Jesus replies, I am the resurrection and the life. The one who believes in me will live, even though they die. Martha's grief was real, but so was her faith. She believed in Jesus' power in the past, if you had been here, and in the future, I know he will rise again. But Jesus pushed her to believe in the now. We often live like Martha, trusting God's past miracles and future promises, but doubting his present power. Jesus says, I'm not just going to do resurrection. I am resurrection. So let's talk truth. Faith doesn't cancel feelings. Martha didn't fake it. She came honest. Lord, if you had been here. Faith doesn't mean pretending everything's fine. It means bringing your real emotions to a real God. She wasn't rebelling. She was revealing. This text shows us that faith and frustration can coexist. God doesn't ask us to fake our feelings. He invites us to bring them honestly into his presence. Oof. Stop editing your prayers to make them polite. God can handle your heartbreak. Stop sanitizing your sorrow. God can't heal what you hide. It's like crying during a worship song. You're not weak. You're worshiping honestly. You're not broken. You're being brave enough to feel in front of God. Theologically, lament is not doubt. It's devotion. It's what faith sounds like when it's still waiting on resurrection. My second point. The delay is part of the deliverance. When Jesus delayed 2 days before going to Bethany, it looked cruel, but it was calculated. His timing wasn't neglect. It was narrative. He wasn't late. He was layering a greater revelation. Jesus waited on purpose. Verse 6 says he stayed where he was 2 more days. Sometimes what feels like neglect is divine strategy. Culture says if it's delayed, it's denied. If it doesn't happen now, it's over. Christ says if it's delayed, it's being developed. He says if I'm in it, it's never too late. Like an old Polaroid photo, the image takes time to appear. Some miracles are developing behind the scenes. If you rush it, you'll ruin the picture. The delay exposed the limits of human control and revealed divine sovereignty. Waiting is not wasted when God's glory is the goal. Amen. And lastly, the resurrection is personal. Jesus didn't just preach resurrection, he was resurrection. He didn't offer Martha a theory, he offered himself. Let me say that again. Jesus didn't say, I can resurrect. He said, I am the resurrection. The solution wasn't an event, it was a person. Teens, Jesus can resurrect your confidence and sense of identity when comparison kills your joy. Millennials, Jesus can resurrect buried dreams suffocated by burnout or disappointment. Amen. Elders, Jesus can rekindle faith where grief has silenced your song. Amen. The resurrection isn't a someday story. It's a right now reality. It's like realizing the power's been on the whole time. Can I get a witness? You just hadn't flipped the switch on. Ooh, where in your life have you said, Lord, if you had been here? But he's whispering, I'm still here. I love it. I love it. What situation in your life looks too late to you, but just right for a resurrection to God? And our prayer for today, Lord, thank you that you never show up too late. Teach me to trust your timing when life feels delayed. Help me to believe that what looks dead is just waiting for your word to live again. Amen. This week, speak life over one situation you've called too late. Say out loud, it's not dead, it's waiting on Jesus. Well, there you have it. That was your first 5. Now go live it. 5 minutes, 1 word, all fire. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, when Jesus shows up, even what's dead gets up. I'll see you back here in the morning.